welcome to this year's first episode of Who's Who TV. I'm your host, Amrita Naraine, and today we're diving into the heart of business success right here in Guyana. Our show connects you with the key players in the business community, and as always, we'll explore strategies and achievements, and the untold stories behind the industries shaping our country's economy. Before we head into today's spotlight interview, here's a powerful tip to help you stay on top of your game. Vince Lombardi, the legendary coach, once said, "The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and the determination that whether we win or lose, we have applied the best of ourselves to the task at hand." That commitment, that drive, it's not just a personal mantra. It's an essential part of business leadership. So as we begin this conversation, let's remember that true success is earned, not given, through consistent effort and staying focused on excellence. We'll be right back after this quick break with more insights from the most successful businesses across Guyana. Stay tuned.
Come down to Ali & Sons Superstore for all the best deals. We have the latest DJ mixers, headphones, amplifiers, speakers, musical keyboards, drum sets, guitars, car DVD players, speaker boxes, video and audio cables in a wide variety, smart TVs in a wide range, refrigerators, freezers, stoves, washing machines, home audio, AC units, cookware, laptops, and lots more. So hurry down now for the best deals. Ali & Sons Superstore.
Camille's Academy, Inc. We are the premier provider for private education in Guyana, and through our mission, our excellent team delivers a well-balanced curriculum that integrates technology and innovation to our educational programs to inspire children to reach their highest levels of success.
Check us out at any one of our 4 locations or contact us today.
Enroll now for nursery, primary, and secondary level. Camille's Academy, Inc. Be inspired to innovate.
Discover a whole new level of engine performance. Ready for the twists and turns. Ready for the road less traveled. Ready for the unexpected. Ready for the thrill. Extreme performance. Hyundai X-Tier.
It's important to know these disc styles so you can begin to better understand the people around you. It's also important to understand that we are all a blend of these styles. Sure, we can adapt those blends based on our environment or when a specific situation calls for one style over the other. But more often than not, we've all got to accept our DISC and learn to live, work, and play and accept these basic truths. So there you have it. We're all different, but we are predictably different.
Camille's Academy, Inc. We are the premier provider for private education in Guyana, and through our mission, our excellent team delivers a well-balanced curriculum that integrates technology and innovation to our educational programs to inspire children to reach their highest levels of success. Enroll now for nursery, primary, and secondary level.
Check us out at any one of our 4 locations or contact us today.
Camille's Academy, Inc. Be inspired to innovate.
Hi guys, I'm Tamesh from the Islak Workshop. I'm here to talk to you today about the Syntec oil. It's one of the very best in the market right now. First thing is, the viscosity is very rich. That is the very most important thing about the oil. The viscosity is very rich. It reduces engine noise. I have been using this oil for the past couple months and the result is magnificent. I never get the result in other oil that I use, but the Syntec, it's very good. It is very good. I recommend you guys to use this oil. It is very good.
Ali & Sons in the Gifflin Mall is your one-stop shop for all electronics, including laptop computers, flash drives and SD cards, tablets, speaker and stereo sets and the best brands, drum sets and guitars, household appliances, flat screen TVs, hardware items, and lots more. So check us out today for the most affordable prices. Ali & Sons in the Gifflin Mall, making life better one day at a time.
Ali & Sons is your one-stop shop for all Total Tools. Total Tools, available at all Ali & Sons locations.
Welcome back. As we continue with our special first episode of the year, it's time for one of our most anticipated segments, Behind the Brand. We're shining the spotlight on a company that has not only shaped the landscape of Guyanese businesses, but also made its mark on the regional market, Sterling Products Ltd. And to tell us more about this incredible journey and what drives the company's success, we're joined today by Mr. Ramsay Ali, CEO of Sterling Products. Under his leadership, the company has seen incredible growth, including the introduction of new products that cater to both local and international markets.
My name is Ramsay Ali, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Sterling Products Ltd. So we don't have products anymore. We now have brands. And over the years, we've moved from the product stage to the brand stage. Sterling Products has 4 major plants. So it's a manufacturing and distribution company. And we also export into the diaspora in the Caribbean and Eastern Seaboard of the US. So we have got a detergent plant where we do liquid and powder detergents. We have an ice cream plant. We have a margarine plant, and then we have a yogurt plant. So we're in the food and the chemical business. But as I said, over the years, because we were able to build the brands, build our products into brands, most of our products have 50-60% market share in Guyana. And that's one of the success stories we have. Over the years, you would have seen the different changes. And more recently, we have seen what's happening in Guyana. For example, yogurt. Yogurt is a product that would have come on board based on that need, because yogurt is not a very popular product in Guyana. But I can tell you, almost 80% of what we produce and sell goes in the oil and gas industry. Coconut water, the same thing, bottled coconut water. And also, we have seen certain fractions of our ice cream products changing towards the new emerging markets, like sugar-free ice cream, like diabetic ice cream, like different flavors ice cream, you know? So yes, the environment and the new changing economy certainly is something that you have to pay attention to as a company to ensure your products become relevant. You've got to produce a quality product. We are ISO certified company, all our plants. So you've got to have a good quality product. Your pricing has got to be competitive. Your distribution has to be on mark, and your marketing has got to be on mark. So if you follow those 4 basic steps, as you said, there is competition. But certainly you can stay ahead of them if you get those four things right. And let's talk about the retail trade for a little bit. For example, I think you talk about the secret sauce. So this might be a little idea of secret sauce. So if you look at the retail trade in Guyana in the last 2 years, what has happened? The mom and pop operation are gone. They've been replaced by the Chinese. Now, if you don't know how to manage that channel, you're out of the goal. Because those supermarkets do almost 50-60% of the business. So you've got to make an adoption. You have to understand how these people operate. And you've got to meet their demands. So that's an idea of how you make changes to keep your business relevant. Recently, we launched a number of new ice cream products. So we are about to launch some new ones again, which you will see I can't tell you because they're a little bit of a secret. But we are getting into more food products. Very shortly, we're going to be doing condiments, stuff like ketchup and mustards and mayonnaise and all that stuff, yeah? So we're putting in a plan. And we also, because again, go back to the changing environment and the changing market, we are looking at processed foods that people want, things like pre-cooked foods and all that stuff. So yeah, two major challenges we have in Guyana on manufacturing. One is cost of energy. We all know that. You ask any manufacturer, will tell you. And not only the cost, it's the quality of energy. So we're not on the grid. We cannot be on GPL. So we run generators. Now, we have made the investment to ensure that when gas and show comes on board, we will be able to receive that power because we're going to have significant costs. So that's one area of a challenge. And the second one, of course, is human resources. With the construction and the expansion in the what's going on in Guyana, it's very difficult to find entry-level people coming into the company. And even with, apart from entry level, even at the back office level, accountants, engineers, and so on, gas and shore has picked up a lot of those. So you've got to re-examine your HR plans. You've got to look back at your training plans. You've got to look back at the compensation packages to keep your employees. So those have been the two major challenges we've had. As you said, it's because it was focused on manufacturing. And when Vishnu came to us, we sat down, we looked at the content and we looked at the agenda, we saw some significant benefits for our membership. And when we reached out to the membership, they said, hold on a second, there's something we want to be a part of. And I believe that's what sold the idea of us co-hosting it. I think that magazine, the Who's Who's magazine, has become a fixture for almost all businesses in Guyana. I think it's a go-to magazine, both in hard copy as well as digitally, when you're looking for something to do in terms of business, relevant even in manufacturing or services. I mean, if I'm looking for a number for somebody or a service, I don't go to telephone directory anymore. I look for the Who's Who magazine because it's there. Because not only does it have the number or the email or whatever, it has information on the company, who they are, the principles of the company, etc. So I think that it's getting better every year. They're getting more and more people into the magazine. I think it's the premier magazine for directory information on businesses in Guyana. And I think Vishnu's done an amazing job at it. Our action coach has done an amazing job at it.
Let's welcome the HR manager of NSB Omega Guyana Inc., who will be sharing insights into their recruitment processes and highlighting the vacancies they're currently looking to fill.
Hello, I'm Safia, the HR manager at NSB Omega Guyana Inc. Today I will be telling you about a vacancy we currently have for one of our clients who is a major international operator. They are seeking a procurement officer. The ideal candidate will have previous experience in procurement and a degree in supply chain or similar field. For more information, please contact us on 227-3370, or you can visit our website at nsbomega.gy. Thank you, and until next time. Camille's Academy Inc. We are the premier provider for private education in Guyana, and through our mission, our excellent team delivers a well-balanced curriculum that integrates technology and innovation to our educational programs to inspire children to reach their highest levels of success. Enroll now for nursery, primary, and secondary level.
Check us out at any one of our 4 locations or contact us today.
Camille's Academy Inc. Be inspired to innovate.
The leader, it's important to know these disc styles so you can begin to better understand the people around you. It's also important to understand that we are all a blend of these styles. Sure, we can adapt those blends based on our environment or when a specific situation calls for one style over the other. But more often than not, we've all got to accept our DISC and learn to live, work, and play and accept these basic truths. So there you have it. We're all different, but we are predictably different.
Discover a whole new level of engine performance. Ready for the twists and turns. Ready for the road less traveled. Ready for the unexpected. Ready for the thrill. Extreme performance. Hyundai X-Tier.
It's time for our next segment, BizPulse. Each episode, we bring you exclusive insights into the partnerships, projects, and policy shifts shaping Guyana's place in the global economy. Whether it's infrastructure, trade, or technology, BizPulse is where business leaders and decision makers connect for fresh perspectives on growth and progress. As we wrapped up the year 2024, we had the privilege of sitting down with British High Commissioner Jane Miller to discuss the growing relationship between Guyana and Suriname.
So the UK has had a non-resident ambassador there for some years, and we've had a good relationship. We're based here in Georgetown, but we regularly visit Suriname, and we have a relationship that extends from development work. We've been doing some work, for example, some humanitarian work, some gender-based work, and some trade work. So we have a number of different projects that we're working with in Suriname. We have a good relationship. I think the most exciting thing is on economic growth, and it's about business opportunities. As you've seen in Guyana, as the oil has come and the economy has expanded, there's been a massive increase in UK trade. I do see the same thing happening in Suriname, and I think it's a really exciting time. As you know, the final investment decision made at the beginning of October, and over the next few years we will see the same growth happening. And it's a time for British businesses, for businesses from across the world, to be developing those relationships and getting established now as the economy develops those foundations for really takeoff, probably from 2028 and onwards. In some respects, be very similar to the same businesses that we've been attracting to Guyana. It's the businesses from everything from services right the way through to infrastructure. It will be a whole range of things. What I think the UK provides, which I think is a really strong offer, is on innovation, technology, education. We have many industries that are really building and doing well in Guyana on engineering, on machinery. There's loads and loads of opportunities. So I'll be bringing British businesses to Suriname for them to explore opportunities there. Many of those businesses are already now established here in Guyana. So I'm seeing if I can sort of expand the market and see opportunities in Suriname as well. And it's about keeping that balance. And it's a difficult balance as you're exploiting a fossil fuel, which we know is bad for the environment. Just remember, Suriname is the most forested country in the world. So it's about making sure the country maintains that balance, making sure it has a clear strategy to ensure that the forest is protected, to make sure biodiversity is protected. And it can be done together, but it needs deliberate effort. And certainly the UK will be working with Suriname, just like we've been working on Guyana, and ensuring that balance is maintained. Well, firstly, I want to say is I will be there at the International Business Conference. I was there at the inaugural one here in Georgetown, and I'm really looking forward to going to Paramaribo and being there in the market in Suriname and seeing the opportunities. What I found to be one of the exciting things about the conference here is its focus on B2B and very deliberately getting businesses to meet other businesses. We know that international businesses do better when they've got a really good partnership with local businesses. And so I'm looking forward to seeing that in Paramaribo, seeing what businesses are there already. You know, they have a vibrant business sector in Paramaribo. I was just there a few weeks ago and I met with a number of different stakeholders. They're very excited about the conference coming up. And for me, it's about developing those relationships with businesses, getting to know what's there. And this is the right time to be going. Now is the time to be thinking about investing in those relationships, investing in businesses. It's the early days of their economic growth, I get that, but now is the time to get there. So when I first came here to Guyana, Guyana wasn't very well known in the UK. Suriname is even less well known. And I think the big priority for me is to get people to put Suriname on the map. It is a country that many people will not have a clue of which continent it's in, let alone where it is in the Caribbean, in South America. So it needs to do a load of publicity for people to understand about the country. So that's the first thing I need to be doing, is making sure the UK recognise it, that it's a new exciting market. The second thing is it is Dutch speaking. But what I've been surprised by is about how many people speak really good English. I've never struggled. My Dutch is appalling, but I've never had a problem in Suriname. So I want to really give people some reassurance. It's an exciting new market. It's a very friendly market. Like Guyana, they're incredibly welcoming, warm people, great restaurants, fun country to go to. So I will encourage people to go and explore this new exciting opportunity. Now, you asked me about where there might be opportunities. Just a few weeks ago, my head for my Department of Business and Trade was there, and I was there as well, really trying to explore where I think the opportunities are. And they could be in many areas. I think certainly in engineering there are opportunities. There are opportunities in renewable energy. I'd love to see more wind energy take off. So this is an area I'm particularly interested in. I'd love to see more work on manufacturing opportunities there. There could be some food and drink opportunities. I'm not sure. We're just looking at that at the moment. And innovation and technology, that's something the UK has a real unique selling point. So I'm hoping in all those sectors we might see an opportunity. So watch this space. I'm going to be exploring it further. I will be there at the conference, and I'll be also looking to see, well, where does the UK have a real comparative advantage to be working in this market? Well, firstly, I should mention that the UK does have an economic partnership agreement between the Caribbean and the UK. And that means that businesses have tariff-free and quota-free access to the UK market. And I really want people to recognise that and really make the most of it. So that's something we've been doing. We as the UK have been working across the Caribbean in trying to understand what some of the business barriers are and doing what we can to be addressing that. We have a very exciting project with the IDB, working together with Canada in a number of countries to be looking at the business environment. We had one specific project in Suriname where we've been working on digitizing business registration. But there are other projects across the Caribbean. So it's about looking at the barriers and seeing what we can do to reduce that. It's about promotion of the UK businesses and business opportunities. It's about marketing the Caribbean as an opportunity for business. It's an opportunity for the Caribbean. It's an opportunity for the UK and the EPA. Huge opportunity for Caribbean businesses that want to export to the UK, tariff-free, quota-free.
Let's turn our focus to Marcia's Products, a homegrown business celebrating the richness of Guyana's agricultural traditions.
Marcia Gonzalez is the proud founder of Marcia's Products, a business born out of her desire to spend more time with her 2 children while still supporting their education. Known for her delicious cassava bread, casrip, and coconut oils, Marcia has been serving up authentic Guyanese flavors since 2014. Her products, stocked in supermarkets across Guyana, are loved by both locals and international customers.
My name is Marcia from Marcia's Product.
Hi, my name is Jada Gonzalez from Marcia's Product as well. I'm her daughter.
I've been in it for about 10 years now, and my products are mainly organic. Well, I would say organic because I don't put any preservatives or anything inside, and it's pure and it's locally made in Guyana, and it's healthy. And I make cassava bread, castorate, coconut oil. I repackage. Well, I do make farine, but now I'm doing repackaging because of the time consuming. I also do crabwood oil as well, repackaging. Well, I do the square and the round ones because customers, some of them prefer square to put in the toaster to toast and have it with their jam or peanut butter or whatever. And some people like it round, right? And some people also use the round ones to use as a pizza because they don't use flour. Some people are allergic to flour, so they use the cassava bread to put their stuff on and eat it like a pizza. Quinches is made with the coconut grated. It's like a salar that you know the salar, you put the coconut in the middle. Well, instead of putting the flour, I use the cassava to put in on both sides. Quinches has coconut, it has sugar, nutmeg, essence, and ginger in it.
Yeah. And how long would you say this is shelf life of your cassava bread?
Well,
even your fruit.
The farine, the cassava bread, they can last over 2 years without getting wet. Only if it's wet, then it will get fermented. But the quinches can stay out of the fridge like 3 weeks. Yeah, but if you have it in the freezer and you freeze it, it will last for a long, long time.
Through 12 weeks of business advisory services provided by the Bankability Fund for Women, facilitated by Action Invest Caribbean Inc., Marcia has taken significant steps to strengthen her operations. With expert guidance, she's implemented new systems to streamline production and improve efficiency, making it easier to meet customer demand both locally and internationally. This support has empowered her to overcome challenges and focus on growing her business.
I was just comfortable where I was, and she was very helpful in telling me, why don't you go and do some more, go to more people to find out if they want the product. And I went, and like in planning my week ahead, what do I expect to have done for this week and what I gained during the past week. And I've never studied or done any of that, like think about it, so I think that was very helpful to me, that I could do how I could plan my week, and how if I received that at the end of the week, I could look back and say, did I again, or did I, finish, or what do I need more to do?
Well, I find she puts more time into her book work, because before it would be, remember we're making these products, it takes all day. So now she sits down and she writes down, okay, I did this today. Did I achieve the goal that I set in the first place? She has her long-term goals, her short-term goals. She has like a little journal of all of her information that she has done for the week. So yeah, I think it's beneficial to her because she's learning how to better manage her business. Because, if something, let's say I go to school, so if I have to do my assignments, she knows what she has to do to keep the management in flow.
So it was general advice. She was very helpful if I didn't fill up the form right. And I think I knew I had to have a session with her, so I had to finish that thing. And I said, the focus sheet. Yeah, so it kept me focused that I need to get this thing done, and I think that's pushed me to how to get my business going fast. I need to get it done at a certain time, so yeah, so that was helpful. She was very pushy to push me to go to more supermarkets to get more people to buy it, and that was helpful because I didn't worry and to go because I didn't have much. And when I went, indeed, I got orders, so yeah, so.
That's
Yeah, I'm in DSL as well. DSL, well, that's one of them. I told her I have to go to them. She said, why don't you make time and go? And I did make the time, and I wasn't making the time to call them up to find out if they want, you know. And then when I call up right away, I got the order, you know, and I was just pushing it back because I didn't have enough. And when I got the order, I started pushing myself more to make it faster to get it to them. Personally, it helps me to be more, take more time into putting down little things, you know, what I need to do and what I expect to gain at the end of the week. And if I gain it, I should, you know, write it down.
Well, as a person, her learning to be accountable teaches me to also be accountable for her business, both of us, because we're both into the business. For professionally, well, I want to be a nutritionist. I'm still, you know, still studying, and studying is hard and whatever. But as I continue, I think professionally is going to help me with regard to focusing on the things that I want, even though it's within the business and outside. Just like creating like that shared time management, knowing how to manage both what we're doing over here and what we're doing over there.
With hard work, family support, and professional guidance, Marcia has positioned her brand as a key player in the local agro-processing sector. From cassava bread to coconut oil, Marcia's products continues to bring the best of Guyana to your table. Find her products in supermarkets or visit the Guyana Marketing Corporation to support this inspiring entrepreneur.
They can find Marcia's products at the Guyana Marketing Corporation in Robin Alexander. They have everything that we supply. They can also find it at all of the branches of Bounty and DSL.
Okay, all right. Also cost cutters.
Yes, and cost cutters.
Next, we're diving into an essential aspect of business growth that's often overlooked: customer loyalty. How do you convert a simple prospect into a devoted repeat customer? To unravel this, we're joined by Coach Pramendra Parsan, a distinguished business coach who specializes in customer retention.
Hey there, my name is Pramendra Parsan. I'm a business coach here at Action Coach Guyana. Now, the question for today is, how do you successfully convert prospects into customers? And how do you spot disinterest during the sales process? Well, that's an interesting one. Now, when we're in the sales process, you know, it's more about building relationships. So in this day and age, it's no longer our sales focus is no longer on the product, because there's so many products out there and services out there. So the sales process now is focused on relationships. Now, the first area that you want to be able to look at when we're building relationships is being able to add value. And when you're interested in the person in front of you as a sales professional, when you're interested in the person in front of you, then you can be able to understand what are their needs, what are their goals, what are the things that they want to be able to achieve. And as a sales professional, we are the ones that are looking to be able to provide value. And these value that you can be able to, you know, introduce to your customers are in everyday situations. If you see a valuable video or you see a valuable article that you can be able to forward to your customers, that shows interest, and you're looking to be able to support or to help your customers achieve their goals and their targets. So look at resources that you can be able to give to your clients and prospects so that you can be able to engage them and support them in their mission to be able to achieve their goals. Secondly, you look at building relationships. Now, when you're building that relationship, you want to look at follow-up. It's not only about that first interaction or that, you know, that second interaction, but it's a continuous flow of back and forth, connecting with your prospects. So one of the keys here in your follow-up is making sure in every meeting you set a date where you are going to connect again and to talk about what are the problems and what are the solutions and how you can be able to connect. So follow-up and nurturing becomes a very important aspect of your sales process. Now, as sales professionals, you should have a channel in where you're feeding your clients or your prospects. So you add persons to your LinkedIn page or you add persons to your Facebook account so that they are seeing the posts and the information that you're feeding them every time you post. So that follow-up is a continuous flow of nurturing. And the third area that we'll talk about is how do you spot when your prospects are disinterested or your customers are disinterested? And some signs that you can look at is maybe you've lost eye contact, or they're not looking at you directly. Or maybe they are showing up late to meetings or they're postponing meetings. These are signs that your prospect or your clients may be disinterested. Now, what do you do in those cases? What you do is you ask them directly, is it a good time for you? Maybe it's not a good time. Maybe they have their focus is on something else, right? And that is maybe of equal importance. So you make sure that you schedule time with them so that you can be able to, go through what's important to them. And secondly, if it's not a good time, maybe their priority has shifted. Understanding what their needs are and to be able to focus on those needs, then you can be able now to bring value. So you become relevant now to your clients' needs, and you can be the one that's there to serve them and to be able to impact them. If you're interested in our sales masterclass, these are little tips and tricks that we teach in our sales masterclass so that you can be able to reach your goals and reach your clients effectively, converting them from marketing qualified leads to sales qualified leads. You learn about those acronyms and jargons in our session. So join us on January 28th, where you can be able to take your skill level up to the next level. See you in our sessions.
What do all successful individuals and businesses have in common? Is it expertise, innovation, hard work? While all of these are essential, they alone do not ensure success. The answer is relationships. We live in a world where who you know is as important as what you know. In this world of constant change, networking remains a powerful tool for discovering new opportunities and staying ahead of the competition. Network in Action enables forward-thinking professionals to leverage connections that drive innovative business solutions. Traditional networking is often time-consuming and inefficient, with a focus of quantity over quality. But Network in Action revolutionizes this concept. Let's connect in a smarter, more strategic way, focusing on authentic relationships with driven professionals who share your growth mindset. Rather than weekly gatherings, NIA's once-a-month professionally led meetings maximize your time while delivering value-packed sessions. These meetings are not just for small talk, they're designed to solve problems, foster collaboration, and drive business referrals. At NIA, it's not about having the largest group. It's about having the right people in the group. Every member is handpicked, vetted, and aligns with a culture of collaboration, trust, and growth. This creates an environment where each interaction becomes a high-value conversation. NIA doesn't just stop at human connections. Its state-of-the-art app acts as a digital assistant for your networking needs. Need a referral? Want to know more about a potential partner's industry? The app simplifies interactions and keeps the value chain of communication alive between meetings. Being part of NIA is like joining an ecosystem where everyone's growth benefits the whole. Network in Action is more than a networking group. It's an investment in your potential and a partnership in your success. It's where opportunities are born, relationships thrive, and businesses flourish. And thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in action at the next Network in Action session.
Northern Italy is the home to some of the most highly respected engineering groups and manufacturing centers in the world, such as Ferrari, Maserati, and Lamborghini. It is here that a small town with an elegant and emblematic name is home to a business known around the world for its quality and engineering expertise. The town is Reggio Emilia, and the company is 18 Sound. 18 Sound is a leading designer and manufacturer of high-quality professional audio loudspeakers with the most advanced development and manufacturing technologies in the world. We are known for our highly acclaimed and award-winning product line of cone speakers and high-frequency compression drivers. With individual barcode signatures on each driver, our database can provide you with birth certificate data sets of your unit. We're constantly developing innovative and reliable components, and we distribute our products worldwide through our extensive 18 Sound distribution network. When you expect quality and precision, let 18 Sound provide you with unequaled performance. Get your original 18 Sound speakers today from Ali & Sons, the sole distributors for our 18 Sound brand in Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana.
Camille's Academy Inc. We are the premier provider for private education in Guyana, and through our mission, our excellent team delivers a well-balanced curriculum that integrates technology and innovation to our educational programs to inspire children to reach their highest levels of success. Enroll now for nursery, primary, and secondary level.
Check us out at any one of our 4 locations or contact us today.
Camille's Academy Inc. Be inspired to innovate.
Hi guys, I'm Tamesh from the Islak Workshop. I'm here to talk to you today about the Syntec aisle. It's one of the very best in the market right now. First thing is, the viscosity is very rich. That is the very most important thing about the aisle. The viscosity is very rich. It reduces engine eyes. I have been using this aisle for the past couple months, and the result is magnificent. I never get the result in other aisle that I use, but the Syntec, it's very good. It is very good. I recommend you guys to use this aisle. It is very good.
Ali & Sons in the Giflin Mall is your one-stop shop for all electronics, including laptop computers, flash drives and SD cards, tablets, speaker and stereo sets and the best brands, drum sets and guitars, household appliances, flat-screen TVs, hardware items, and lots more. So check us out today for the most affordable prices. Ali & Sons in the Giflin Mall, making life better one day at a time.
That brings us to the end of today's episode. We'd like to extend our gratitude to everyone who has joined us, featured guests, leaders, and viewers. It was a pleasure to guide you through these developments and to explore strategies that maintain your growth and success. Thank you for allowing me to be your host. We'll be back with more inspiring stories, and until then, keep pushing the boundaries and continue building your future.